What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at the brand new Trick 'r Treat Studios Scream Greats Michael Myers Halloween action figure. I have been waiting so many days for this to come in, you have no idea. Ever since they released pictures of this guy, I've been dying to have it. It's finally here. Again, it's by Trick 'r Treat Studios. You got Scream Greats right there. It's their new series. You got some photos from the film. And so, yeah, we're going to be opening this guy up, having a closer look at him, and, yeah, seeing how much I enjoy this figure. Alrighty, so here we have the figure out of the box. Now, before we actually get into the figure, we're going to look at some of the accessories. First thing he gets is an alternate arm, which is interesting because usually with these figures, you know, you don't get alternate arms, you just get alternate hands. But this is an alternate arm, so he's able to, like, hold his knife. It's a bent arm. You're not able to bend it yourself, unfortunately. But yeah, it's already bent for you. That's, you know, you can hold the knife. Got some nice detailing there on the hand. Got some nice vein work. Looks very nice. Next up, we have the knife. Looks great. That looks just like the 78 knife. Wish it was maybe a little bigger. You know, the 78 knife is huge, but, you know, this, I think this does the trick. Very nice right there. And then we have the pumpkin, the 78 pumpkin from Halloween. This thing is fantastic. Now, there's been quite a few of these in the past. You know, some have light up features, some don't. This one doesn't, unfortunately. But this is probably the best looking detailed one we've gotten so far. Completely hollow. There's a complete inside in there. Looks very nice. They got the nice, you know, shape of the eyes, great. You got the slice there in the nose. There's some overall fantastic detailing on the pumpkin. Very nice. Now we have the beautiful figure. Let's get a closer look at this guy. This guy is awesome. It's like they took their 1/6 scale figure and just shrunk it down to this. And it just looks great. Now, the first thing I'm noticing is this guy is very heavy. This guy is like, I'd say he's close to 2 pounds, man. This is one of the heaviest figures I've ever held out in this scale. Now, this is an 8-inch figure, I believe. So it is a little bigger and some of the traditional Myers figures we get, which I will do a comparison of. But just look at this guy, yeah. So let's do some comparisons. So we'll bring in the 2018 figure. Now, as you can see, for some reason, from where I'm standing on my, like, the way I'm viewing my camera, it looks like the 2018 guy's a little taller, but he's not. He pales in comparison to the size of this guy. Yeah, there you got him next to the 2018. You bring in the Halloween 2 Myers. It's hard to have them all, you know, in focus on camera at once. You get the Halloween 2 guy, Myers, right there. Then we'll even bring in, I'm trying to get this guy to stand. Come on, you can do it. He's not going to stand. Oh, shut up. There we go, we got him. Then we'll bring in the McFarlane Toys Movie Maniacs. And then we can even bring in the Halloween Kills. Michael, we'll put him in the back there. And there goes the 2018. Well, whatever. They're all going to fall. We'll compare them to this one right now. Which is a cool comparison. I mean, obviously, he's miles bigger than this guy, you know, in size and scale and everything. It's not even close. But, you know, just still, you know, you can see he's just miles bigger than all of these guys. He's a really tall figure because these are the 7-inch figures. This one's an 8-inch. So it's like, you know, it's obviously going to be a bigger figure. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously going to have some size to him compared to the rest. There's next to the 2018. You got the H2. All right, cool. And then you got the Halloween Kills right there. Very nice. So now we're going to have an actual in-depth look at this figure. Alrighty, so let's take a deep dive into this figure. That head sculpt is absolutely beautiful on this guy. I mean, they completely nailed it. Again, it's like they took their 1/6 scale figure and just shrunk it down a little bit. I mean, this thing is near perfect, man. They got the full black eyes. You got the shading there on the neck. You know, it's just beautiful. You got the hair. I wish the hair, again, had more spikes or I wish the devil horns were more prominent on this guy. They're not very prominent here on this figure, unfortunately. But, you know, they got the weathering great on this guy. And the color of the overalls is pretty much perfect, man. I mean, those are pretty much the color they were in the film, you know? With a lot of Halloween figures, you know, it's always hard to get the cover of the, you know, the color of the coveralls exactly right. Especially for the first film. You know, some people will argue that they're green, others argue gray, some even argue black, and most common answer is blue. Apparently they are technically I think, Tex green. I think that was the original color of the coveralls, even though they don't really appear too green in the film. They have more of this bluish gray. You know, it's very hard in certain scenes to really see the green because they are very heavily weathered. But one thing I'm noticing about this figure is it's taking a lot of inspiration from the original NECA Cult Classics Michael, in the jumpsuit area specifically, which I still think that's like one of the greatest Myers figures of all time. Not quite as good as this, obviously, and in terms of detailing, it's not the best because it's an older figure, but there's just something about that figure, I don't know if it's nostalgia, that I just love. But this figure is probably the best Michael Myers figure ever to be released. He has some arm articulation. His arms can go all the way around on both sides. His head can go all the way around. It's on a ball joint, but I don't want to budge it because of the collar. No feet articulation, no leg articulation, which doesn't bother me. You know, I like knee articulation. I'll accept that. But this whole baby diaper leg thigh articulation they got going for him, I can't. That's my main drawback to the NECA figures. I hate it. It looks awkward because, again, he's got this whole diaper thing going on, and these joints always come so loose, and it hinders the figure from standing. This guy will always be able to stand perfectly, which is great. He's got some great detailing on the boots. He even has the green that are meant to be on the boots, just like in the film. You know, this guy is just great, man. This is an amazing figure. Definitely my new favorite figure in my collection. You know, he just kicks all kinds of ass. So let's pull the arm out like that. Let's insert the other arm so we can hold the knife. Ugh, it's giving me a hard time. Hold on, I'm gonna do it off camera real quick. There we go. We'll insert the knife. Let's just see how good it looks. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. He looks fantastic. That is Michael from Halloween 1 to a T. Wish there would have been, you know, some arm articulation so you could get some more dynamic posing, kind of like with the Halloween 2 figure. You could do all different types of poses and things. With the H1 figure, you don't really get that, which is fine. I understand that. But this figure is just fantastic, man. This is an awesome figure. I think it's definitely worth the money. I definitely recommend anybody to buy it. This thing just kicks all kinds of ass, man. It really does. It's just H1 all the way, man. You know, it just doesn't get any better than this. That just looks like Michael from Halloween 1. It's a perfect figure. Trick or Treat Studios did, again, a bang-up job. Absolute beautiful figure. They even have the slit. Oh, they don't have the slit on the back. Oh, that's wrong. I was about to say they even have the slit on the back, but it was a shadow. It's not there. Which is shocking because they're really known for their good detail. But, you know, that's not going to knock the figure any points for me. I still think this figure's awesome. Definitely recommend picking it up. It is definitely the best Myers figure going. Maybe not in terms of articulation, but in terms of detailing and in terms of just how much it looks like the film counterpart. I definitely think it's the best Michael Myers figure going, man. I hope they make more. You know, I'm sure they'll be releasing a Series 2 of these guys. Hopefully we'll even get a Halloween 2. You know, maybe we'll get a Halloween 4, 5, 6. God, I would kill for a 6 in this scale, man. I know they released a 1/6 scale Halloween 6 figure that I still have not gotten yet, which is sad, but it is a very expensive figure. I would kill to get a Michael Myers from Halloween 6 in this scale. I mean, if they could do it in the 1/6 scale, I don't see why they couldn't do it in this scale, you know? So hopefully throughout the upcoming series, if they do any more, hopefully we'll get some more Myers figures from them. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye, guys.